Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I feel like I need to tell you this story. So, I was actually just talking a little bit with the symphony. We were doing this program, Holiday Stories, with the Savannah Philharmonic. And we had collected stories from local people around the holiday, stories they had for the holiday. And in between those stories, the stories were placed in between the symphony and other local musicians playing. And it was one of the most amazing evenings I've had. It was incredible. The night before, I was flying back from Washington D.C. and there was going to be a dress rehearsal, but it was going to be at 7:30 at night. Now, anybody who knows me knows that that's late. Plus, I had worked all day. Plus, I caught a flight home. So anyway, I got in and I'd had a flare up, so I really wasn't able to go to rehearsal. I was hurting everywhere and had a hard time walking. So I missed the rehearsal and I said, I'm going to go home and charge up because we've got two shows tomorrow and I want to be ready. So when I get there, they tell me my cue is I'm going to hear Ricardo, who's, maestro, amazing, amazing violinist, amazing musician with an incredible story, has been playing music all his life, and it is just an incredible story. Anyway, so he's gonna say, okay, and now let's start the show, and I'm supposed to interrupt with, wait, you forgot about me, or something along those lines. And I was like, no. Now it was hard to tell them no because I had missed rehearsal, and had I been at rehearsal, I would have known about this and we could have worked it out then. And I knew that he was like memorizing his lines. He's a musician. He's not a person who's accustomed to talking. But here I was with this interrupt. And I sit there and I thought about the book When and Where I Enter, by Paula Giddens. And it talks about the power of black women and how when and where we enter black, we enter woman, we enter whole, and we carry all of the ancestors and all of that with us. And I knew that my entrance wasn't going to be interrupting a show. So I walked away, I thought about it, and the others were like, yeah, no, it is kind of off. I said, well, culturally, it's not good for me. And then secondly, it's not good for us. It's not what we do here. We wouldn't do that in the South. And I definitely wouldn't do it as a black woman. So anyway, um, so he's like, he's got it. And so then I realized another way to do it, that won't interrupt with his flow of what he's memorized and what he's doing. And so I said, what if you say, you wish you had a storyteller because you've just talked about your wishes, your dreams for the night, your hopes, and holiday wishes. And what if you say, I wish I had a storyteller? And he's like, that's perfect. And so when he does it, he says, I wish I had a storyteller. And I was like, hello, I'm here. And I walk out on the stage, and people in the audience, lots of them there who knew me, just erupted with applause and joy. They weren't expecting it. And when they saw me standing on the stage as the storyteller, someone to provide something about the science of the story and the Story Institute and Hospice Savannah and all of that, it was wonderful. And this woman in the symphony said to me, my mother died 3 weeks ago at hospice, and I had no knowledge of hospice before then. But now that I know it's the place that keeps our stories and helps us to live out those important stories at the end. I really want to be a part of it. How we enter anywhere in our life is indicative of so many things, and how people perceive it is indicative of so many things. I can't control their perception, but I can control how I enter. I love you.